Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Kim and today I am getting gothified. So it has been a little bit since my last upload and I'm sorry about that. Sometimes life just gets in the way. My friend and I went on vacation to New Orleans. I got pretty into cross-stitching. Hello, editing me, coming in to interject. I actually caught COVID this weekend, so that delayed this video even further. If you are seeing this video, that means I've made a full recovery and everything is great. Now I am getting back into the swing of things, and I thought, what better way to celebrate summer than with a goth makeover? So a few things you should know about me. Although pop culture wise, my interests do align with a more alternative lifestyle. I like spooky stuff, I like rock music, etc. I've never really looked the part. Now, my style can best be described as lazy Floridian. I do applaud those people that put effort into their appearance year-round. You are stronger and better and more resilient than I will ever be. But 89% of the time, it is just too hot and humid in Florida to even try. You can attempt to put on makeup, dress in layers, do your hair, but as soon as you leave the house, it is all for naught. Trust me, it's not pretty. Now, that is not to say I never put effort in. Sometimes I like to dress up in vintage-inspired outfits, Dapper Day, if you will. Sometimes it's whatever you would call this style, but most of the time, my outfit looks like this. Tank top, shorts of some kind, sandals or flip-flops, little to no makeup, hair up. That is how I am most comfortable. I think it looks all right, and I know that in the Florida heat, I'm not going to die of heat stroke. As you can see, however, a goth makeover is going to be a pretty stark contrast to what I am used to. I cannot do this goth makeover alone. I simply lack the dedication, the inspiration, and the resources. No, for this transition to Spooky Spectre, I have to go to an expert. Luckily, my best friend of 14 years knows a little bit about that. I am going to get my makeover done. We're gonna do makeup, wardrobe, and hair situation. And during the process, I'm going to go ahead and ask some gothy questions so that you guys can...
Worst possible luck. As soon as I hit the last step, it started raining like... I'm like, okay, cool.
And we'll get to know Elise a little bit better. And Jose is also here. Okay, time to do the makeover. Okay. Elise is going to make me a goth. Let's do it. Ooh, what is that?
It's primer.
Blech. It's a goopy. It's so wet.
Like a close.
What am I doing?
Close your eye. I am not a professional makeup artist. I'm just gonna say that right now.
No disclaimers. Only art. How long have you been goth?
That's a great question. Depends on how you define goth.
Well, how do you define goth?
I don't know. It's complicated because goth as a subculture is very varied. You know, it's not just all like wearing black. There's like cyber goths who like they're big on those neon colors and stuff. There's
like 80s.
Yeah, pastel goths. We are like obviously into pastel. themselves.
What would you like classify yourself, like a Halloween goth?
Yeah, that's a good way to describe me, a Halloween goth. I like dark colors, but I also like Halloween decor and
Witchy stuff.
witchy stuff. You think about it in terms of like being counterculture.
Mm-hmm.
I would say I've been goth probably since like 3rd grade.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if it's just like neurodivergence and like
Mm-hmm.
I just didn't feel like I fit in.
Yeah.
Not necessarily that I didn't fit in, but just like I didn't understand. Like
So you had the mentality of the goth before you had the aesthetics of the goth.
yeah, because like as a young child, like you've seen pictures, I was wearing like a lot of florals and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But that's because my mom.
I was gonna say you don't really have a lot of like choice when you're 8.
Yeah. But once I started like dressing myself, it was like baggy t-shirts and tripped pants.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Jinkos.
All of the freaking belts.
Yeah. Hot Topic.
Back when Hot Topic was like scary to go into. They had like bugs
Yeah.
on their doors.
Yeah, exactly. And now it's like,
Welcome to Hot Topic. We have cartoons.
I mean, to be fair, it is called Hot Topic.
Yeah. We're moving on to eyes. We got the foundation done. Doing eyes now. Who is your favorite goth musician, artist, icon? Go.
Okay, so if I'm talking about like, I guess like an icon, like, there's Danny Devine. She is on Instagram and she's a model / burlesque queen. I don't know what you would call that, like dancer.
Mm-hmm. I'll put pictures.
Yeah, she's gorgeous. And then there's like fashion. Michelin Pitt. She has 2 brands that I really like, Vixen and then the La Femme and More.
Mm-hmm.
And those are really good. They're like, obviously she designs them, and I forgot who her partners. Well, I forgot her partner's name. Then I also like Lindsay Hart.
Mm-hmm.
Hart? I think so. She's the designer, owner, creator of Foxblood and
Okay.
the pastel goth one that I sent you.
Yeah.
That I can't remember the name of. My Violet. Music wise.
Yeah. There's the big one, right? The music.
I mean, you know me really well, so you know, like, it's really hard for me to pick something that's my favorite.
Okay, well, let's put it. If I want to incorporate, like, I don't want to just be aesthetic goth. I want to get into the lifestyle. Recommend me a band or an artist or a.
It's a really controversial topic. I'll say that because, like, some people disagree about, like, what bands should be considered goth or not. And, like, I'm pretty partial to, like, the 80s new wave. Remember when we went to iBar?
Oh, yeah.
And they played, like, Erasure and The Cure. I mean, I'm really partial to, like, those bands.
Kind of classic goth rock.
Yeah.
Original emos.
For real. So, I'm really partial to that. Movies.
I guess like horror would be like the go-to. But that feels like too obvious to go horror. And like,
I mean, then there's obviously Tim Burton.
yeah, or what's that guy with the mustache? John Waters. John Waters? Is that his name? No, John Waters. Is it John Waters? I'm gonna Google it.
I don't know if like David Fincher can be considered goth.
Okay.
His stuff is really dark.
Kind of dark, yeah.
I mean, Cyclone's my favorite.
If you're a goth and you like something, I guess you can consider it.
Yeah, I mean, like
John Waters. He's like, he did like Pink Flamingos, Hairspray, the Johnny Depp one, Cry Baby, Ed Wood maybe?
I'm not really into those.
No.
Oh, Serial Mom's coming.
See, like, that's what I'm saying, but he's got like an aesthetic that isn't necessarily goth, but like goth adjacent.
Yeah. Like in the same way that Billie Eilish is goth adjacent.
Yeah.
That was not an eye roll. That was
That
not an eye roll.
I'm leaving it in. Or like Heathers.
Yeah, because they're like the like preppy, poppy horror.
Yeah, or what's the other, the witch one? The Craft. The Craft?
Oh yeah, I saw the craft. Who hasn't seen the craft?
Me,
And
I
then,
just
like,
said that.
You do the light as a feather, stiff as a board at every sleepover.
Yeah. Guess not.
No.
I didn't have goth friends growing up.
It's like. You never seen
We
it?
did do scary stories to tell in the dark growing up. And my friend's mom like pranked us because she did like the candle underneath the plate, and then we all touched the candle and we did the thing, and then we went and looked in the mirror and you've got like the ash and soot all over your face. We're like, oh my god, haunted. But it's really just you put a candle underneath a paper plate and it gets it all sooty. So we got the makeup done. We've got a look going. We're doing the hair now. And while we do the hair, I have a question.
Okay.
What is it about the goth lifestyle that's like, that you're like interested in? Like, what is it that draws you to it rather than maybe, you know, any other kind of lifestyle?
I guess I kind of talked about it a little bit before about how like I've always been kind of different, and like I never really felt like I fit in anywhere. And that's kind of like what most countercultures kind of focus on, is like being other than, and like not meeting the status quo per se.
Yeah.
Plus, it's kind of fun to scare people. I'm just kidding. I don't know. It's just, you know, I really like the aesthetic. It's always kind of suited me, and I don't see any reason not to.
True. I've always like sort of, I guess, identified with some form of like alternative, you know, emo scene back in the day, like alternative, what did you call it, counterculture.
Mm-hmm.
But like, this is effort. It's like a lot of effort.
Well, like, this is like going out style. This is like what you do when you're like, we're gonna all go out to dinner and take lots of pictures and
Yeah, but even in my like,
be beautiful, like Dapper Day.
yeah. In the intro, I was like, I described myself, my everyday sort of look as lazy Floridian.
Yeah.
So that's kind of like my whole vibe. Is like, I don't really care what it looks like, just comfortable.
Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely function over fashion. I've never been someone
Yeah.
that I think is fashionable.
I think you're fashionable.
Oh my god, thank you. But
I mean, you have enough to like do this.
you look like a totally different.
And then I guess my last question is, what is your favorite look that you've ever done? Like your favorite goth look, and then you can send me a picture.
Pretty much any time we've gotten a Rocky Horror, it's been like perfect.
Do you have any pictures of that?
I do.
Okay, good.
The last time, no, not the last time we went. The time we went when I wore the purple corsage.
Oh, yeah.
And like the shorts.
Yeah.
When I was skinny for a spell.
It's rough out there.
It is.
I think your outfit for Hallow Scream last year was really nice too, the dress.
Yeah, that like it's called the Snatched dress from Foxblood, and it's like a form-fitting floor-length dress, and then I wore my Damania
Yeah, those are ridiculous.
sandals.
Heels.
They're like this big.
They were a lot. She walked around SeaWorld. When you see the picture, you're like, how the fuck did you do that?
I love those shoes. They're in my car though, so I haven't worn them in a while. I think that's it as far as like.
Yeah. I think your like just everyday gothic look is like just all black, but you look, but you
like
do.
black shorts, black pants.
It's casual, but it looks good when you do it.
Thank you.
So this is the finished look. What do you think? Does it suit me? This was a lot of effort for a video, so leave a like, comment what you think, share, yada yada, you know the drill. Thank you once again to Elise for making me over today, and thank you all so much for watching. I will see you in the next one. Bye! Whole life is a dark room. One big dark room.